underneath the guise of a simple Cucco herder, the spirit of a warrior hides just behind Linkle's simple exterior. Having already shown her skill with the dual crossbow, Linkle has dropped all her weapons in favor of her boots and her natural kicking abilities. However, this time she isn't going it alone and has brought along some of her trained Cuccos to help her perform some high-flying maneuvers. It might seem silly for someone to go up against the horrors of the demon armies with nothing but your feet and a few chickens, but Linkle's kicks, imbued with the power of lightning, are no laughing matter. Linkle's standard combo with the boots consists of 7 attacks. First, she roundhouse kicks to the left, then again to the left, does a jumping kick forward, a series of flying bird kicks, somersaults and hammers down with her leg, then kicks upward before finishing it all with a diving kick back to the ground. This attack string is a fantastic display of Linkle's martial prowess, and it is very area conscious, with her often hitting enemies in back of her and at her sides. While it does lack a bit in range, this combo alone can be used to juggle enemies and keep them in the air, something which plays very well with the enemies you've inflicted with the lightning status, making them take even greater damage. On the other side of things, Linkle's heavy combos with her boots are very focused on punishing single targets for heavy damage. By just hitting heavy attack, Linkle will charge her boots for a moment and then do a running knee hit. If you manage to connect this attack with an officer or a general, this triggers an extra attack where she flips back and dive kicks them again, causing great damage. Her first combination attack has her pull a Cucco out and do a flying backflip into the air, where you can either land or follow up with a standard attack and a heavy attack. The standard attack can be used for up to 3 more kicks midair, while the heavy attack will result in Linkle kicking back down to the ground very hard. Her second combo is a heavy damaging flying forward kick, which overall is pretty standard. Her third combo is a spinning rising kick upwards, where you can again continue to attack with her standard and heavy attacks midair. This attack is also her best one for taking down boss weak point gauges. Her fourth combo is an extension of her first. After flipping backward with a Cucco, she will automatically charge forward with a big lightning kick. This is another way to do heavy damage to single targets, as well as inflicting the lightning status effect. Her fifth and final combo is her main area-based attack, where she summons in 2 Cuccos to come out and round up a group of enemies into a circle, before she does a massive spinning kick that explodes upon impact. This attack is slow to complete, but the explosion at the end does go some way towards remedying Linkle's lack of area coverage. When it comes to special strategies or mechanics with Linkle's boots, there are really none to be found. Most of her combos are very focused directly in front of her, including her 4th special, whose area of effect extends a little bit farther than you might expect. While her strongest attacks only hit in front of her, there is an upside to this limitation, as this makes Linkle especially deadly when trying to take on strong single opponents. When it comes to taking on crowds, I recommend trying to kite them all into lines, which will take advantage of Linkle's very linear moveset. Overall, Linkle's boots are her version of a power option, but at the end of the day, I don't think they beat out the adaptability and coverage of her crossbows. This doesn't mean that her boots are bad, in fact far from it, for in their favor they managed to avoid the issue of her other weapons' very sporadic aiming, relying instead on more predictable moves that are great for juggling and taking down enemy leaders very quickly.
More mana from Fluffy, now he'll attack with Fugitive Wizard, and there's an instant attack from Scrambles that is peeled from reality! Fugitive Wizard is literally torn apart from the battleground!
Wow!